all of these individuals and companies that are going to be using these decentralized devices, we can provide them. We can be specialists in creating the servers and laptops and desktops that run these systems, that optimize on them. There's a couple small companies doing this, but no one of our scale yet. Hi, this is Christopher Duvall with Dell Technologies, and I think that Dell Technologies has a huge opportunity right now, and a huge opportunity to really serve people in a new and exciting way. And I'm positive that the rest of the companies in the world have not, by and large, not seen this opportunity yet. They're not correctly positioned for it. So I wanted to talk about that opportunity today. And the basis for that is that the Internet 3.0 has come out. And that's really running on blockchain networks, specifically Ethereum. And there's a couple features of this internet, but the biggest one is disintermediation, which means that a lot of these central components that we have in our daily lives that sit between a company like Dell and the companies and people that we serve are going to be eliminated. And Dell is uniquely positioned to serve people and begin positioning ourselves now to really optimize for what's coming down the pipeline. Now these Ethereum blockchain systems that exist are already up and running. There's about $30 billion worth of assets flowing through them per year, and that is scaling exponentially. So let me just talk real briefly about what's going to happen here, how this Internet 3.0 works, what the features are of it, and then how Dell is positioned to optimize for that. There's four key tenets to this new internet that's running on these blockchains. So it's decentralized, which means that it doesn't sit in one data center. Instead, it runs off of every computer, phone, laptop, desktop, server that is using the application. Okay, so there's no centralized server that this is running on. Instead, there's all these different servers that people have in their houses, that businesses have, and also when you use like an application on the Ethereum network on your phone, it's going to be using your phone's processing power, your computer's processing power. It's true decentralization of these networks. Okay, so if your home server goes down, that doesn't affect any of the things running on the Ethereum platform, this cryptocurrency platform. If a company is running on the Ethereum network and their servers go down, the product still works because it's cached individually on every single device that's participating in the network, that's using it. So it's decentralized, it's trustless. It cannot, instead of using like a bank generally verifies between one person and another that a transaction is fair, that there's no cheating or theft. Well, we don't really need banks in this new system in the same way because the system is trustless, and naturally you can do contracts between individuals. Okay, you can do financing between Dell and an end user without having a bank in between it. That's a natural feature of the system. Further, it's unhackable and it's unbreakable. So like I said, unbreakable, it can never go down. Sometimes you try to use Google and Google goes down. Does not happen because the network is completely decentralized. There's no central server database to be hacked or taken down. And then in terms of hackability, because of the way that blockchains operate, they are the ultimate form of identity. And until we develop quantum computing, which no one has been able to do, they are completely unhackable. It's impossible. I know a lot of people don't understand this concept, but cryptocurrencies, specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum, are completely impenetrable to hacking. It's not a discussion. You can talk to all the security experts in the world; they will agree. It's not something that exists. Finally, what we're going to see as a key feature is the disintermediation, which is the elimination of middlemen. That's really going to be the key word for the next 10 years, is disintermediation. We're going to see middleman after middleman after middleman eliminated. So currently, you have a hardware solutions provider, Dell. It's the greatest in the world for that. And they go through these middlemen before they reach the companies and people that they serve. So, and these middlemen are on, off, and hybrid cloud. Some of these are ours, like VMware, AWS, Azure, GCP are some other examples of that on-off hybrid cloud. And then we go through some other middlemen as well, like if we're doing financing or things like that, or if our customers are doing financing, so there's banks, financial institutions, and then also we're operating through operating systems like Apple, Android, Windows, and Mac. All of these are middlemen. And what Ethereum blockchain allows us to do is step right through here with blockchain, and this is eliminated. These are all gone. And these systems are already running, like I said, hundreds of millions, tens of millions of dollars, something like $50 million per day runs through these systems. And then like billions, tens of billions per year is transacting through these systems already. They're already up and running, and they're exponentially growing. So my call to action for Michael Dell, for Dell Technologies, is to really step into this space and become leaders. And that's a 3-part plan. And so the first stage of this plan is to go ahead and buy $25 million in Ethereum, okay? Right now what we're seeing is in US dollars, we're seeing due to inflation, the spending power of US dollars is reducing by 15% per year. So Dell has something like $250 million in our savings accounts. That is a melting ice cube. We're losing 15% of that in value terms per year. That's devastating. Now, if we move this into Ethereum, then we can do proof of stake work, which nets us 15% income per year for the next 2 years. That 15% return rate is locked in. Okay, and what that allows us to do is participate in this network, start building contacts, start better understanding how to prepare ourselves for the future. The second call to action I have here is just announce today, announce immediately that we've begun work on proof of stake tools for servers and computer development. So we are leaders in server and computer development and sale. And we can provide all of these individuals and companies that are going to be using these decentralized devices. We can provide them. We can be specialists in creating the servers and laptops and desktops that run these systems, that optimize on them. There's a couple small companies doing this, but no one of our scale yet. And then finally, we can Ma Bell it, which is we should have a $5 million innovation incubation fund where we're just paying some of these Ethereum developers to begin developing tools that Dell can host on this network. I hope you guys take this really seriously, because in the next 5 years, it's over. This is going to be 90% of how transactions are processed, how the world is working. All the big banks, all the big companies, all the big countries are beginning to operate on these systems. And there's an incredible opportunity here for Dell to leapfrog all of this. This is Christopher Duvall, and I hope that you guys found this valuable. Thank you.